We're streaming live at KEXP. You can listen to us at 90.3 FM in Seattle. I'm Cheryl Waters, and you're listening to the Midday Show live in the studios today with Briana Marela. Welcome.
Hi, Cheryl.
It's so great to see you, and you have a beautiful new record, Call It Love, and you're going to be playing tomorrow night at the Neptune Theater, the Little Big Show with Perfume Genius. What a great lineup that is.
Oh, I know. I'm so excited.
I'm excited too, and I'm very excited to have you in studio. This album's been out for just a little while. We've really been enjoying it, and going to be so exciting to hear you perform some of these songs live in studio today.
Thank you so much.
It's Briana Marela live on KEXP.
Baby, I want a real love, more than you can give. I'll be living it up, and I wanna feel it. What about two of us? Could make you afraid and think about splitting up. Can't you do the equation? My heart recovers when I'm out on the floor. Our bodies moving, cause what else are they for? I see us laughing, sipping drinks, having fun. I want the rhythm of those 808 drums. Feel what I feel. Feel what I feel. Feel what I feel. Feel what I feel. Baby, I got a reason, don't need you like I did, and I've been through enough to pick up the pieces. What if 2 years in love could make you afraid and think about splitting up? Can't you do the duration? Now I would be holding on to this for life. Oh, I guess you'll regret when you go change your mind. Oh, when I'm out on the floor. Our bodies moving, cause what else are they for? I see us laughing, sipping drinks, having fun. I want the rhythm of those 808 drums. My heart recovers when I'm out on the floor. Our bodies moving, cause what else are they for? I see us laughing, sipping drinks, having fun. I want the rhythm of those 808 drums.
Briana Marela live here in the KEXP studios, the new album Call It Love out on Jaguar Records, and tomorrow night Briana Marela is playing at the Neptune Theater.
If your touch can satisfy, you won't need luck. Me by your side, whispering soft words that sing more than I deserve. We could be so pure, getting lost in my allure. Am I the only one you would trust, who could be good enough to be worth it all? Give me your love, I want it all. Give me your love, I want it all. Give me your love, I want it all. Give me your love, I want it all, want it all, want it all, want it all, want it. Cast a spell, and you ought to keep me close, so I don't move down the coast. Would you chase me down like I'm the only your love, I want it all. Give me 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 your love, I want it all. Want it, I want it, I want it, I want it. I like it when I'm longing for you. Idealization, but only for you, yeah. You're on my mind, yeah. You wanna be, yeah. You're on my mind, yeah. You wanna be. I'm holding back, I want raw emotion, exhilaration. If you can take me there, I want it so bad. You want it so good. You're on my mind, yeah. You wanna be. Give me your love, I want it all. 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 Want it, I want it, I want it, I want it.
That sounds wonderful. Briana Marela live here in the KEXP studios. That was Give Me Your Love from the new record, Call It Love. And congratulations. What a beautiful album that is.
Thank you so much. I'm glad you've been enjoying it.
I really have. And I loved your last record as well. I know you recorded that in Reykjavik with Alex Summers. And I heard that you recorded this new record in Brooklyn with Ryan and Juan of Small Black.
Yeah, totally.
I also know that you are a recording and audio engineer yourself. So that makes me wonder, what are you looking for when you are looking for someone to record with? And what's that recording process like? When do you bring the music to them? And what role have these producers played in making your records?
That's a great question. Well, my friend Hannah at Jaguar played me some of the Small Black, like their last record. And because I was talking about wanting to work with people who were like really nerdy about synths and like really good at like drum programming, and just because I feel like I'm still, you know, always like honing my own chops, so to speak. And just from listening to the record, I was like, oh, these guys are really good producers. Like I can hear that they like really know what they're doing. And they told me later, like we talked on Skype, like me and my drummer Joel talked to them, and they were like telling us about all like the cool synths they had, like a Roland Jupiter, which I've never even had seen before until using it on the record. And so yeah, just kind of cool gear, like cool production style.
I know, as I said, that you studied audio engineering, and I'm curious how that has informed your songwriting and record making. I can only imagine that it's given you a lot of confidence in making a record and knowing what you want. But how does it work its way into the making of the songs?
Especially for this record, I kind of built all the songs myself in Ableton, and kind of like that's sort of how I compose these days too. Is I just will record things and record ideas and shape them together into this like kind of like skeleton of a song, and then like build upon it until I'm like, this sounds pretty good. And then I did that for all the songs on the record, and I took it to Ryan and Juan, and we kind of just like beefed it up and tried to like make everything more sparkly and like replace certain sounds with other sounds. And
I think of you as an ambient electronic artist, which you absolutely are, but you talk about making these songs sparkling and amping them up. They're pop songs.
Yeah, I guess it's sort of my attempt at making sort of a more pop record. embarrassing.
That shouldn't be embarrassing.
I guess it's not embarrassing. I don't know why I'm always the most embarrassed about my pop songs. Or I feel like always the song I'm most embarrassed about on the record is always the label's favorite song.
Which is?
On this record?
Yeah.
Is Quit.
Okay. I love that song. And I would say that the last song you played has pop elements to it, which I absolutely love. Give Me Your Love. It's actually interesting. It sounds like it's a fusion of two songs. You definitely
It is.
go in a different direction, and it's a nice surprise.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, originally I was thinking for it to be two songs, but then it kind of didn't make sense to have like two like separate track markers, and then they kind of became one song.
Ooh, I feel so smart for
Yeah, very
recognizing that. So it's called Call It Love, and is that the theme that you're exploring? You definitely sing about love in these songs. In what way are you looking at that?
Maybe not in like a traditional way, so to speak. Like even the song Give Me Your Love is supposed to be a little bit of like a parody. You know, it's supposed to be like that feeling of like, you know, people like being really selfish and like greedy in love. Like, give me your love, I want it all. You know, it's like not supposed to be like super serious. Like yes, you give me all your love. You know, and I don't know, other songs on the record too. It's just sort of exploring what I think love means, because I don't think love is something that's static. I think it's something ever changing and growing, and that needs to like be something open that like we can, I don't know, share. And like when you're in a relationship, it doesn't have to be this like black and white, like, you know, heteronormative fairy tale sort of thing.
You're a Seattleite. We're so lucky to have you. I know here in our town as part of our local music community, which is just so rich and vibrant and made better more so with artists like you living here. And I know you grew up in Seattle, but you went to school in Olympia. And I remember reading somewhere where you talked about how that shaped every aspect of who you are today. And I'm curious, in what way?
I feel like mostly just like the people I met, and just like being able to get away from the place that you grow up, I think is kind of nice, but also being close by at the same time. And I don't know, Olympia is just, I like met all these people that are still my friends even today, and like feel so connected to them, and feel like my music really grew there from like me playing in like house shows, like playing acoustic guitar to people, to like taking classes at Evergreen and learning about electronic music, and like doing looping and playing with synthesizers. And I just, I'd probably, I don't know, maybe I wouldn't still be playing guitar if I lived in Seattle, but it just like going there gave me a chance to grow.
I love to hear that. Briana Marela is playing tomorrow night at the Neptune Theater, the Little Big Show with Perfume Genius, and a beautiful new record called Call It Love. What are you going to play next?
Quit.
Oh, okay.
I went through the motions, grasping at what had changed. Somehow my love for you ain't gonna stay. What was I supposed to do but push you away? Now I have to sit and watch it fade. A year or more gone by, I could have stayed. I didn't need you then when we embraced. Sadness found me when I tried to escape. You quit calling my name. You quit. You quit calling my name. You could call me back. You quit calling my name. You quit. You quit calling my name. You could call me back. Reeling from all the things I didn't say. My lies became
Very nice. Briana Marela is live here in the KEXP studios, a new album, Call It Love. And I know you're going to play Farthest Shore next. And what does that song mean to you?
This song is kind of a exploration with your own mortality, dealing with, I don't know, I've always had a really strong fear of death. And this book by Ursula K. Le Guin called The Farthest Shore.
Part of the Earthsea series.
Yes, which I love, and that Joel got me into. I don't know if I can introduce my band now. If that's
Yes,
a good
I
time.
would love that. Yes.
On drums and keyboard and some vocals, Joel Scavdahl.
Hello.
On backup vocals and keyboard, Natalie Day. Hi.
Welcome. You all sound fantastic.
Thank you. Yeah, Joel got me into the Earthsea books on the 2015 tour we did with Jenny Vall. We were just like in the van, and he was reading the first Earthsea book, and then passed it on to me and to Natalie, and we just all got really into them. It was
I love that, the cycle of books.
yeah, it's fun then, because you're on tour, you're reading a book, you can like talk about it. And then the third book I read and was really inspired because the two characters have to like go into like the underworld, like death, to defeat this like kind of evil that's like taking over, like destroying magic in this realm. It's, you know, a young fantasy book. And yeah, I was just really moved by the book and by that feeling of how like the younger character in the book has to kind of confront his own mortality, and how that's a really scary thing to do, and how I want to be able to be okay with dying someday.
Did that help you with your anxiety, reading that?
I mean, I think sometimes like little reminders will like help with that feeling, and I think it's just always going to be a mix of everything that you're doing is going to like help you remember like why it's just cool to be alive and to, you know, not have to think about the end.
Well, here's that song now. It's Farthest Shore. Briana Marela.
found you in a dream. Perfect it seemed, all your shadows they surround you. And when I'm asleep, each really seems there's no release, and death is just another We cannot betray ourselves, the self that lets others hurt, so that we can live. It speaks to us in the dark, to those who understand, singers, heroes, and makers, those who seek to be themselves, to be yourself, but they can't find you. No, they can't the best of what's been given. Letting go what's taken. Who are we to find relief in what we shouldn't seek? All is not what it seems. Sense of self is broken down, but they can't find you. No, they can't find you. Can't find you. You've kept it power at its source. Could we have reached the farthest shore? Could we have reached the farthest shore? Could we have reached the farthest
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Briana, Joel, Natalie. That was amazing. Playing tomorrow night at the Neptune Theater. Thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Love the new record, Call It Love. You're listening to Briana Marela live on KEXP Seattle.
Discover new music at kexp.org.